Um, hey everybody,
What?
welcome back. I don't know if I'm gonna truly go live, but we'll just put it so we can record. Um,
Wait,
Episode
that,
2 of our amazing, astounding anime and video game podcast. Today we are one man short. As always, I'm Desert Punk or Chet, and today I am only and specially honored to have.
I was had to introduce myself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ryan, Red Lightning, whatever we will call me.
And since we don't have Isaac or anyone else here with us, we're just gonna kind of maybe not do such a long podcast, but more basically just talk about stuff we found recently, some bigger news, and maybe some gaming stuff we've been playing again. Uh,
Yes,
It will probably just be some of the same stuff we talked about last time, gaming wise.
mostly.
You want to just start with gaming stuff then, since like I already have the article open.
Which article's open again?
I was reading the stuff about. So we were before we got on, we were talking about the Persona dancing games, rhythm games.
Dancing Moon Knight for Persona 3 and Dancing Star Knight for Persona 5.
Um, it says that in the article I was reading, it says announced Thursday. Persona 3 and Persona 5 will get North American releases on December 4th. So I'm
Yeah.
guessing they're together.
Well, they're releasing at the same time. Like
No,
they're like
it says Endless Night Collection.
they're okay. Yeah, they are getting a bundle, which was I didn't know if the American version was strictly going to do that. I know Japan did.
I don't know if this is just on Atlas's website, but it has like a hardcover case and
Mhm.
I think an art book.
Yeah, but it's like a come with game art book, so they're not like
Oh, they're
as
little.
extensive as like the actual art books that usually
Oh,
come
okay.
out. Like it'll probably just be like 20 pages of like just the game's promotional art, and that's it.
Okay. My thing is now I
Wait,
gotta wonder if it's at GameStop or do I gotta get it off Atlas's website.
did they? I don't remember. Did it come with? Does it come with like a CD of tracks too?
I don't see it. It just says bundle includes Persona 3, Persona 5, and Persona 4.
The re. Oh, it's also they're bundling Persona 4 and on a dancing game too. That's
Okay.
nice. Have it all at once.
Oh, the 4 is a digital download. The other two are discs.
Of course it is. Oh, I'll have something to say about that in a bit too. About
Oh,
something to do
jeez.
with the digital download.
Um, so that was one of my big gaming newses, just because I was wondering when that was coming out a while ago.
Yeah.
The other one is I've been playing more Fate, Ryan. You're
Yeah.
playing Fate again.
Yes.
Um, so were we given the new Lancer that was a berserker?
Wait, what? What Lancer Berserker? Are you
Uh,
talking about Skyhawk Assassin?
no. The white-haired berserker girl.
Are you talking about Japan?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The third summer event just started recently in Japan, and like the welfare you got for that is Jeanne d'Arc Alter Berserker.
Oh.
So yeah, she's free. Well, the event just started in Japan, so most people don't have like her fully. They have like either like I don't remember what it's called, but like a temporary copy. And I think some people just got the permanent copy of her,
Oh, okay. Because like
and
I haven't gotten
nobody knows how to get the extra copies of her to make her MP5 yet.
because I haven't gotten Skahaha. That was a weird way to pronounce it.
Skahawk, Skasaha,
Yeah,
whatever you want to say.
I haven't gotten her yet. From our event. Like I've gotten her
Okay,
free one, but I haven't gotten her like
okay,
to stay in my party.
okay. Wait. Did you beat part
I
one,
beat the
right? The
first. I
story.
beat part one. I'm in part two, but I don't know where to
Okay.
grind to get my stuff to make this stuff. Like
Okay.
that's you understand what I mean?
Okay, yes, and I can't really explain it to you. I can like link you maybe to some guides and stuff because the thing is with this event, every servant in the game has like drop bonuses.
Oh,
So
cool.
you need certain like servants on certain maps will increase the drops. so like
Okay.
it'll make it easier. Okay, but the thing is, like, I don't know how did you make any progress in the story of part two?
I've finished. Hold on. I finished the first two things.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I
I'm
think tomorrow is the last day for the event.
No, it says 3 days.
Okay, well then maybe it's Monday then. I can't exactly remember, but either way, I don't think you have a whole lot of time, so I would say just get what you need to complete the event as soon as possible. Get your permanent copy of Skasaha,
Well, I'm trying
and
to, but
then
I need the like bars, the like iron. I think
yeah,
it's
yeah, I know.
iron.
I'll give you stuff on that. But the
Okay.
thing is, after you get her permanent copy from the shop,
Hmm.
also, did you get the her Ascension items from the store?
I have no clue.
Okay, it's in the part one store, not in the part two store.
Okay.
They
Well, I
look
got a lot
like
of crap from part one that I haven't used yet. So.
there are. They look like tree leaves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get those so you can ascend her when you do have her. But also after you get her permanently in part two, events will start popping up all over the map where you get spears, which you can trade for extra copies of her from the part two store.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't want to
Okay,
go.
because with the amount of time you have, I don't think you can super complete the store completely. But I'm just saying so you can get
Oh, I know I'm not going
permanent.
to complete the store completely. I just wanted her unlocked because I
Yeah,
haven't had any luck on draws for anyone.
uh,
Um, Kiyohime. Oh man, I fucking butchered that.
Kiyohime.
Kiyohime. Was she a charity one?
No,
Oh,
only Skasaha is.
then I drew her
Okay, you at least got something then.
because
But
I have her as a lancer.
okay, good. You at least got someone then.
But you know who I wanted. I wanted that Mordred. Oh wait, did I get
Yeah.
her you? No, that's old.
Mhm.
I guess my
Uh,
luck for my 5 stars are done. And four good 4 stars.
well, luck changes and fluctuates. Sometimes some of us go through eras of bad luck, and then sometimes we go through eras of bullshit luck, like
Like you.
yeah, like pulling Archer Arturia in just four single pulls.
That's crazy.
Yes, it was crazy.
Yeah. So I haven't pulled anyone like that in a while. So I found the thing on games going back to Persona now
Mhm,
because I looked it up. So you can pre-order it through GameStop.
mhm.
It's $99,
Well,
which
you're getting four games,
oh,
not
it's
four. Why
four
did I say
games,
four?
three
Three
games.
games. I don't know. I
Um,
had Persona 4 on the mind.
3 and 5, and the digital download for 4.
Mhm,
Um, I don't even. It doesn't even say it comes with the art. No, it has to come with the art book. It has a photo for it.
mhm. I was like I was saying earlier, like they're music rhythm games, and you're not gonna have soundtrack CDs. I know you've been sucking on
Persona
that.
3 and Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight features incredible, memorable soundtrack. So I'm guessing the soundtrack comes with it.
Well, yeah, but they just probably mean the game. Like I'm talking about like a physical like disc or something.
Even if it's just downloadable, the soundtrack, that would still
Well,
be.
yeah, that's fine too. But I'm just saying, like in general, the option to get the soundtrack.
Oh, GameStop only has one option. It's $99. That's it.
Wait, they don't even have like you can buy them separately.
Nope. Because I think the only thing that they're coming out is there's together as a collection in the United States.
Hmm. Okay.
Um. Okay, so I beat the first Naruto again,
Mhm.
and looking back at the other ones because I started playing two,
Mhm.
I think I enjoy 1 and 4 the most.
Two holds a special place in my heart because that was like when I got into the Ninja Storm series. So, and I completed a lot of it.
My problem
It was
with
also
two is I'm not a huge fan of the side scroll. Like you don't change the camera well when you're running through the city.
okay. Yeah, like on a technical side, I can't really say much. I've never really thought the Naruto fighting games were that like
They're just a
deep
beat 'em
with.
up. They're just a beat 'em up game.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like a fun way to fight with the Naruto characters.
Exactly.
Yes.
Um, is it live action or is it a?
Wait, what's live action?
They announced Perfect Blue film US theatrical release.
No, I think what they've been doing is they've been taking a lot of older Japanese movies and just put them in theaters again. Because I think they did that recently with Grave of the Fireflies.
I don't know. It's going to be in theaters from September 6th to the 10th.
Mhm.
Maybe
Yes.
we can go see it, even though I think I've watched it a long time ago.
I don't know what Perfect Blue is.
All I know is from doing this stuff and like kind of forcing myself to really get back into like reading manga more often and
Hmm.
like so I do what I enjoy basically is what I'm trying to force myself to do, which is weird to force yourself to do stuff you like.
Yeah, I know.
Um
I need to force myself to like catch back up on My Hero and Steins Gate today. Now that I actually have a freaking Saturday off.
well, I've read all of Jump except for like this most current week's Jump. I finally like
Hmm.
caught back up. Um but before we go on to the manga and stuff, you know how you buy stuff from Right Stuff? And this is not a product endorsement. Even though I do enjoy their website.
It could be right
It,
stuff. Wink, wink.
yeah, I mean, you don't have to give us free shit if you just want to like give
I'll
us a
settle for coupons.
yeah. We're coupon whores.
I'll settle for your old merchandise that nobody's buying and you want to get rid of.
Yeah. So you know how they had their birthday sale? Um
Vaguely, I didn't participate. I didn't get anything in it.
Shit, dude, I bought a lot of stuff through it.
Hmm.
I bought, like we talked last time, all of Gundam Wing, and then on the tail end of it, like when it ended, they were like, for 24 hours, we're gonna do even bigger bundles because it ended. So, like I said previously, but I'll mention it here. I bought the freezing. If anyone knows that's watching or listening, what freezing is, I bought the art book from the creator, and man, is it scandalous. I mean,
Yeah, say,
truthfully, I
what do you
shouldn't be
expect
surprised.
from?
I shouldn't be surprised, but like it was the shock of me opening up to just a random page to what I found.
Hmm.
Um, and then I bought some more anime. So
All
let
the
me.
anime.
I bought Chobits
Well, that one I've been
finally,
vaguely interested in.
finally, because I've watched it before, but I finally bought it. And then I bought what is this? I forget the name. I reversed the cover.
Of course you did.
Well, it's one of the save ones.
Hmm.
It's that C is for control or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
It looked interesting. I then find out it's only 11 episodes, so that's not that long of a series.
Oh God, I
And
hate it when that
then
happens.
I bought Robotics Notes,
Okay, yeah, I'm interested in that. It's from
which
the
yeah, I was very interested when I saw it was from the same world as Steins Gate and Chaos Head.
yeah. That whole like I don't remember what it has like that whole series has a special name, but like the science adventure visual novel series.
Yeah. And plus I read some like pretty decent reviews for it. So like I was like, let's get it. It was really cheap.
All right,
Um did I buy anything else? No. I wanted to buy some of the figures on there, but they were like
expensive.
pre-order figures and they're quite expensive.
Yes. For the for
So
the for the best like pre-orderings, what the fuck is that? Pre-orderings for the best for the best prices on like Japanese figures pre-orders. God, what am I saying?
I don't know, you having a stroke over there?
And just fuck it, go to Ami Ami. That's all I was gonna go to say.
Okay.
The best like shipping prices and just prices in general for like Japanese figures.
I've still never gone on there.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm looking for another Fate.
I have too much stuff pre-ordered on that site.
I want to get another Fate figure of someone, but I
There's
don't know
plenty
who.
on there.
I don't know who. Like I don't know if I want a waifu or if I want an actual like badass male character.
Well, I have both types of those pre-ordered and waiting. An Edmund Dantes figure like just got pre-ordered up for pre-order a little while ago, and it's coming in January.
Huh, that might be worth getting.
I already pre-ordered it too.
Oh, then I don't want the same figures as you.
Oh, I see. We can't cross figures.
Well, remember for a long time we couldn't cross anime.
Mm-hmm.
It was like our one thing. It was like if I got this, then you didn't get it because then it was like then we each had something to like watch and hang out and watch. But if we both owned it, then there's no reason to hang out on that day because we could just watch it whenever we want.
Wait, how you worded that sounded weird.
I know
We
it
both
sounded
have
it
an
sounded
anime, so we can't hang out.
it sounded like we were only friends because we watched anime
It's
together. And like the only
it's
reason
just
we
like
were friends is
two.
because we I had animes you didn't have, and you had animes I didn't have, so that's the only reason we were friends.
I know, but this is how you worded sounded weird. It made it sound like if we both had the same anime, we couldn't hang out because then like two of these same anime can't be in the same place, so they'd like implode or something.
That would be kind of funny.
There can only be one copy of Steins Gate. Well,
I bought Steins Gate,
I
so
know I've seen it
actually
on
isn't
shelf.
yours at my house too?
No, it's mine. I'm looking at it right now. It's right over
Okay,
there.
good, because I was about to be like maybe there's gonna be an explosion behind me.
Yeah.
I let somebody from my work borrow my Tokyo Ghoul,
Yeah.
and I was just like, please take care of it. I don't normally let a lot of people borrow my anime, so I was like, uh,
And then
please.
like you
I was
got
like,
it and the disc was in pieces.
well, I was like, if it comes back broken or scratched, I take new versions of the discs or like the set or an Amazon voucher for the price of the set.
Hmm.
Um, so like to anyone I know that might be listening to this, if you want to borrow anime, that's the rule. And I make you promise and swear that nothing will happen to it.
Hmm.
Heck, Tony still has to give me back my Ultra Despair Girls game.
Yes.
Um, okay, so you want to just switch over to some manga, I guess, because that's like, or you want to
Well,
talk
we,
about some of the
we
animes
never
you've been
talked
watching?
about we never talked again like last week. You never really talked about my games too much.
Oh, okay, yeah. What have you been playing besides Fate?
Well, one bit of news I actually want to talk about is like,
Okay.
did you hear about the thing with the Spyro trilogy?
No, I did not.
Okay, so apparently only the first game is on the disc. You
Really?
you have to download the second and third game.
Aren't I paying like $70 for it?
Well, you're paying the normal price of it like a normal release, but it's just like they only put one game physically on the physical disc. You have to download the two and three.
They're that big of a game?
Well, they shouldn't be that
Because I'm
big.
like, they put all three Crash Bandicoots on a disc.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know the Spyro games are like a bit bigger, I think, but it's just like I think you can fit them on the disc easily.
True.
Granted,
Nowadays, you should, at least for like Blu-ray discs.
well, yeah, like again, I don't know exactly how graphically intensive they are, but it's just like I don't think they would be so big that you can't fit all three of them on the disc. Like maybe not all three, but you could probably at least fit two.
That's true.
And it's and I know we're like transitioning into the digital age, like slowly but surely, but it's just like I prefer to have as much as I can physical. And I mostly when I get a console or something, what I have for like the default like space on the console is what I'll ever have. I'm not a big like buying extra hard drives because it just seems so expensive, and I just think like most of the time I'm not going to fill them out. But I've been having like occasional problems like filling out my PS4 lately. Most of that's because of the Yakuza games, but yeah,
Oh
it's
man,
just
I'm so glad that I got my 2 terabyte hard drive for my PS4.
uh, it just sounds so expensive.
It was only $60.
Well, okay, that does sound expensive, but it's
The
also just like
the
that almost sounds
tedious
like
part,
too much space.
no, because I only have like basically half a terabyte still free.
Hmm.
The more tedious part was putting it in because like you have to like update the software and all that, and
Okay,
like
yeah, there's that too. That I
save
really
all
don't
your
want to deal.
cloud data and all that stuff.
That I really don't want to deal with that crap. It's like also saying it's like I don't want to swap out the SD card on my 3DS. Or like all that stuff is like it sounds like such a pain.
I haven't even bought an SD card for my Switch though.
I know. It's like I've always worried about that because it only has 32 gigs to start with, and I'm like, I had to download the second Mega Man X Legacy Collection, so that took up 8 gigs.
Oh, you had to download it?
Yeah, only. in a similar situation, the first Legacy Collection was physical, but the second one was download only. But I'm able to forgive that one a bit more because I don't because of the Switch's carts, and
Oh,
like
okay.
half of the Mega Man X games are like 3D PS2 games, so like that'd be hard to fit that. Like that's 8 games in total, two of
Gotcha.
which are like 3D PS2 games, so that would be hard to fit on one Switch cart.
Okay. Um, what else was there? Like, I mean, what there was that Pokemon Let's Go. There was an announcement, wasn't there?
Just a new trailer came out that just showed some more stuff.
Did it show like the gym leaders or something?
They've been showing bits of the gym leaders. Apparently, to fight, they're gonna have like requirements to fight gym leaders now. You'll need to have like certain types of Pokemon, or you can't fight the gym leader.
Why?
Uh, I don't want to say it's casual. Damn it. Can't say that word right now. Casualization or something. It's just like for the kids, they want to make sure you have something that could beat these guys, or they won't let you in. Like with Brock, you'll need to have a water type, I think, to fight him.
Can't have a grass type?
Well, I don't remember if it's grass or water, but you at least need to have water and or grass,
Okay.
which is going to be weird because you're going to start with Pikachu or Eevee. So where are you going to get your water or grass type
Well, you
that
can
early on in
transfer.
the game?
How early have they announced how early you can transfer over your Pokemon from Pokemon Go?
Uh, I don't know if they've announced that yet. Wait, well, no, Pokemon Go. I'm not sure how that works, but isn't it like kind of one way? Like you can only transfer stuff from Let's Go to Go. I don't know if you can transfer.
Oh, I didn't. I thought it was the other way.
It might be, but I don't. I'm not sure because that would sound incredibly broken if you could.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, because you get Pokemon by the truckloads and Go.
Well, then, um, well, I'm just trying to think. So if you, then they're gonna have to do. Well, it'll probably be you have to have a grass type because that means you could take a Butterfree or something in, or like a Caterpie.
Those
Like
aren't grass types;
they're not grass. I was my
they're
bad.
bugs.
Um,
Well, I remember from the E3 demo they showed they had a Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur like right at the beginning of the game when they went to fight Brock. So
so
I
maybe you're
didn't know if that
given
was
one.
what.
Maybe you're given one of them.
Yeah, like I didn't know if that was just a demo thing or you straight up get all three or you get one. That'd be
Um,
ridiculous if they gave you all three of the Kanto starters in the beginning.
I don't think they should give you all three. Maybe it'll
Well,
be like yellow where you get them all eventually.
yeah, you get them all eventually, but it's just like this is going to be a little more casual, so I don't know how it is. Like you get those three and you're basically done. You don't need anything else.
I'm
And
just
I will purposely not use Charmander even if they give it to me.
well, you wouldn't have. Well, you might have to if you have to have a fire type to go face Erica.
Well, by that point, I could catch a Vulpix or a. Well, I guess in the version I'm getting a Growlithe.
You could have gotten Eevee. I didn't care.
Well, if I got Eevee, we'd all have Eevee.
That's true. Then we wouldn't have anyone to trade with for the like region exclusive stuff.
I'm biting the bullet. Let me take my noble sacrifice.
Okay, you do
I
get
have to
first
deal
pick
with
on the next one.
I have to deal with the shitty ass Pikachu. Fuck this mascot. I'm kidding. I like Pikachu. Not as much as Eevee, but I like Pikachu.
Not as much as Eevee.
Not good Eevee.
Keeping on the Pokemon topic, today is community. If you're not listening to this in the future, it is Community Day for Eevee and Pokemon Go.
Okay.
So EVs are gonna spawn like crazy here in a few hours.
Get your Eevee today.
I'm looking forward to getting a couple of shiny EVs and trying to get all the shiny evolutions.
How rare are shinies in
On
Pokemon Go?
communities, they're not that rare. I caught 8 shiny Larvatars on last community day. I didn't get to do the Squirtle one because I was at work.
Oh, well, from what I hear, they kind of cheaped out on the Squirtle squad glasses in that event.
Well, the problem was, in my opinion, they didn't even make Blastoise. Blastoise never got a buff, so Vaporeon's still a better water type than Blastoise.
Mhm.
So you're sitting there going, really?
Oh
All
god.
I know is Flareon's actually a better fire type than Entei. So
Well, that's well. Flareon deserves something.
and Jolteon's the third best electric type in Pokemon Go, just behind Raikou and Zapdos.
Well, of course, legendaries. In all intents and purposes, they are. Jolteon is the best electric type because how many people are gonna have Raikou or Zapdos?
I have both of those.
You mother. Well,
They,
see,
but
that's where
they
all your luck is going. It's going to
no,
fucking Pokemon Go.
no. In Pokemon Go, they do like when you spin a Stop, you get research to do from Professor Willow,
Hmm.
and if you turn one of those research in a day, you get a stamp for like the day of the week. And once you've done 7, you get a package. Well, right now, like it guarantees you'll get to catch Raikou.
Well, like, does it guarantee you'll get to encounter it or catch it? Period.
Encounter, and then it cannot run away.
Okay,
So like
but
you're
you can like
guaranteed it.
run out of balls,
You can run out of balls and then you're screwed, but like you're
or
guaranteed.
can you like buy more balls like in the middle of a battle?
I have no clue. I've never run out because like I have almost 200 of each Pokeball, Ultra Ball, and Great Balls. So
Where's your 200 Master Balls?
they don't have Master Balls in the game yet.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I'm not level 40 though, so I have no clue.
God, like if they did introduce like Master Balls, wouldn't they just be the brokenest shit ever?
I mean, that's like the whole point because when you do a raid, you get Premier Balls.
Hmm.
But like the weird thing is, if you like, they have obviously not done like the logic of the Pokemon games because in the Pokemon games, a Premier Ball only affects well if it's the first time you've ever encountered that Pokemon.
Okay.
But like, I've done multiple raids of the same Pokemon, so like the added catch boost that in the original Pokemon games would not be effective in it. Basically, be just like throwing Pokeballs at them.
Okay.
I don't know. They're gonna start PvP here shortly in it,
Oh God, that's gonna be a mess.
which I wouldn't mind because they have a badge thing that they used to have for like gyms were different originally in Pokemon Go that you had to like when you put a Pokemon in a gym there was only one spot and then you
Mhm.
would have to attack the gym even if it was your team to like train it to level it up to put your
Yeah.
Pokemon in it.
Mhm.
Well, people didn't like that because it was tedious, but they had a badge that you could get to gold that if you trained enough, you got a gold and it's, prestige thing.
Mhm.
But they took that feature out of gyms now. So I'm hoping that when they add PvP, that badge just comes back for like winning gym like PvP battles against somebody.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Let me listen to me waffle about Pokemon Go.
Well, hey, I could waffle for hours on Fate Grand Order, so and other crap too. Like, hey, I could waffle on for a while. I'm also playing Octopath Traveler for the Switch.
How is that? I actually saw stuff for it, and I'm kind of interested in it.
It's a fun RPG, but it's very a bit different than what some people like were expecting or wanting. It's okay. The whole gimmick of it is there are 8 characters you play as, and you can essentially and they each have their own like kind of separate story, and you can play them in like any order you want.
Okay.
And the thing is, like, because you can like recruit all the characters to your party and like just go through all their stories as you want to. But because the thing is, because you can have like you can do anybody's story like whenever, and because they're separate, and because like you can't guarantee what characters you'll have like in your party, there isn't a whole lot of like interaction or intersection between the characters themselves or their stories. It's more like just like these 8 like adventurers just meet each other and like just help each other do their shit, but they don't like talk that much to each other aside from like certain like bonus interactions. So like if you're looking for a lot of like banter between the characters and stuff, it doesn't have too much of that.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, like each character's story is pretty much it's just them and the characters specific to their story. Like from what I hear, like there's like once you beat all the characters like individual stories, there is like a true like final boss and ending you can unlock that does sort of connect all the stories together a bit, but that's pretty much it. It's
Okay.
also like you can also at least early on in that game, you can kind of break some stuff and do a lot of like interesting things because like nothing is kind of cut off from you for like after you complete all the chapter 1 stories and get to like fully explore, nothing's really cut off from you. So like you can like go to areas that are like really high level before you're able to. And because there's like a save point in every town and every map, you can kind of scum your way to anything.
Uh,
Like, because like each character also has like a path action, which is like a specific skill to them. Like, this person can like barter items from people. This person can like just get information from people in towns. The best one is stealing, hands down. Because like you could just take any like all like NPCs in this game like have like set items you can like buy or steal from them, and
oh, okay.
you can just like take them from them. The like the sort of the balancing act is that they have that it's based on percentages. So like this item has like an 80% chance to steal. This item has like a 3% chance to steal. And if you like fail too much, your reputation in a town will like go down, and you can't steal at all in that town. But
Oh,
again, like I said, because there's a save point in every town and in every route, you can just save scum your steals.
all right. I
So
mean, so like if you fail your steal, you can just reload your save and try again, basically.
yes, and that's how you can get a lot of like really strong equipment early on. Like one of the most like popular ones, like people have made like guides to and shit, is you can get this item called the Golden Axe, which has like ridiculously high like attack and like crit chance,
Hmm.
but it only has like a 3% steal rate. But you can just like save scum it, which I did, and it only took like I think like 10 retries to get it.
Gotcha.
And you can also get like there's like a level 45 town you can just save scum your way to, and like a lot of the items there have like really low steal chances, but in every town there's usually a person you can talk to, like using the people have like the talk to skills, and you can actually get like buffs to your other path actions. So you can like get one that gives you like a buff to your steal chance in that town. It's a little bit weird to get to because you have to like other characters, like there are like two characters in your party that have the ability to challenge NPCs to like fights, and sometimes you can do this to people who are blocking like doors to houses and stuff. So I used one to like beat up this guy who was blocking a door, went in, talked to like his mom or something, and then suddenly I can steal everything in the town at a better rate.
Wait, what? That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah. And like I was able to, and then suddenly like the item that has like a 3% chance to steal now has an 80% chance to steal. It doesn't care. The increased chance doesn't really carry over to multiple towns, but this was all I needed to get like a ton of good equipment and weapons, so I don't need to worry about that for a while.
Okay.
And and also I like save scum to like an end level dungeon to get like a ridiculously strong staff for my mage character.
Okay.
It's just amusing. Like nothing's cut off from you, and like you could just do some interesting shit. And
Okay.
like all this stuff's gonna make the game easy now, but I hear it gets ridiculously hard during the later stuff.
Okay. Maybe that's why it's like it then. So like
Yeah,
it does it like so like you kind of like, oh, okay, this isn't that bad early on, and then like later on you're like, okay, this is quite hard. Like now I
yeah.
need to actually
Like I was talking about earlier, unlocking the true final boss. First of all, it is kind of really weird how you unlock it. You have to do like some like side quests the game doesn't immediately tell you have to do.
Hmm.
So it's it's a bit out there. You would have to be either know about it from like the stuff online, or you would have to be just trying to do every side quest in order to find it. And I hear like that final boss is ridiculous because it forces you to use all 8 of your party members. Like you have like you can only have like a 4-man party, and the boss has 2 phases, and it forces you to use all 8 of your characters. And so if you don't have them all leveled up, you're fucked.
Okay, I gotcha.
Hmm.
So like not promoting another thing, but I have GameFly, right? Like
Yeah.
I get games through there all the time. So I sent back Trials Fusion because I got tired of it,
Hmm.
and I sent back the Jurassic World Evolution because
Oh.
I digitally downloaded it because I was like impatient for it showing up.
Hmm.
So I got The Last Child on PS4.
The Last Child. What the
Yeah,
hell is that?
it's an RPG. I haven't played it yet. It looks decent. I don't know. It doesn't have the best rating. It's got a 5.7 on GameFly.
Yeah,
Um,
I have never heard of that.
but oh, look it up. I mean, weirdly, Ryan, I think it would be something you would actually attempt or
Yeah.
look into, like, because what made me look at it was first off, it's got like magic base, like, so it's a magic, like a lot of magic in an RPG. But
Yeah.
secondly, some of them like enemies you like fight, like it shows like artwork of the enemies in the like trailer on GameFly, and they look
Uh-huh.
like Persona stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the enemies.
Uh-huh.
So it's like something I thought you'd at least like maybe know about, but now that you don't know about it, I'm kind of surprised I know about it. I don't even want what it
I
came out.
probably like I
It
probably
came
saw
out
the
June
type.
18th.
Like I said, I probably seen it, but it's just like it doesn't like I don't have any like specific memories or like interest, at least not originally in it.
Gotcha.
Like there's just so much stuff coming out that I'm more interested in, more focused on.
Yeah, I mean, um, I'm trying to think of like what game wise what I'm looking forward to. Probably just Let's Go Eevee right now. Now that I know the dancing games are coming to America, like it has a true like date. I'll probably maybe pre-order it. I'm not completely sure if I will or not.
Uh, if they were separate, I might have just bought the Persona 3 one just because I love Persona 3 and its music, but it more so I'm just more interested in them for the music, not really playing them because I'm not really a rhythm game
Gotcha.
guy.
Um, I mean, I have no like. I think that's the problem right now. Is like I'm in a rut game wise
Hmm.
because I have games I could play.
I know you do. There's one you could play right now.
I know, and it's your picture when we're talking right now.
Partially, yes.
Yes. But like I keep getting like I don't get off work some days till 5. Um,
Oh, how hard for you.
and then you have the morning to do gaming. I get up at 7, take a shower, and go to work until 5.
Hmm.
And then I come home and I either make dinner or I go out to eat with my girlfriend. And then I end up playing like 2 matches of Overwatch, and I'm so tired I just can't play any more games.
Well, that's
Or I was
probably
playing
you're playing too
Naruto.
much Overwatch
I was playing
when you could be
Naruto,
playing
and
other things.
I felt like and like playing Naruto because it was like a fighter and more anime-ish. I
Hmm.
like actually was like, should I put um Danganronpa in? And then I was
That
like,
40-hour long visual novel. Hmm.
yeah, not
I
knowing
know.
when I might get to go to bed with it. No, but I have decided that like officially once summer's over, like when it's like almost October, I will play it. Because we're supposed to get slower at work, that I might have like 2 to maybe 3 days off a week.
Ironically, when the fall comes, that's probably when it's going to start getting busier at my work. Oh, good.
Yeah, where I work, like summer's crazy busy because they got a golf course attached to it. So
Yeah,
like
I know.
we get like a shit ton of guests like every day. Like I have to work till 8 o'clock 2 nights this week coming up because we have
Yeah.
like a lot of people checking in and a lot of people checking out on the same days,
Yep.
which sucks because like my sleep, I need like 7 hours of sleep now. My body physically, I've gone to that point now in my life that my body's like, if you don't get at least seven, I'm gonna hate you the next day.
Yeah. Well, at least I can get like full night sleeps now because my dog's a little more independent now, so she doesn't like whine when my dad leaves, so I can actually like sleep till 8 or so.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
she's at the stage where we don't have to keep her in a kennel.
that's really good then for you.
Yeah.
So okay, so wait, we talked about gaming. Is there any big anime news you want to talk about?
Just that Code. What I mentioned earlier with you is that Code Geass season 3 is not going to be a season; it's going to be a movie,
Yeah.
which is a little lame. But whatever, they fucked with the plot anyway with the remake movie, so whatever. I, it might be a trash fire, but as long as it's an interesting trash fire,
Well,
that's fine by me.
we'll have to watch it at least so we can talk about it with Isaac because
I know, we'll
that's like
love
his
to see
favorite
it.
series, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Speaking of sequels, Fully Cooley yet? You watch Fully
no,
Cooley yet?
I have it. Don't worry, I have it taped. I was planning on watching it today, then I realized I'm busy, so I think I have. Let me look at what day of the week I have off next week. Um, no, I have actually planned to watch it. Where's this picture?
With all of
I
it, it's only going to be like 2 hours.
Oh, I get one day off next week,
Delightful.
Wednesday. I guess I'll watch it then.
Yes.
Well,
It's just,
I have it DVR'd so like I can fast forward the commercials and everything.
well,
So
yeah, even then, it's just going to be 2 hours. Like 6 episodes, like 20 minutes each.
true.
So, yeah, you need to watch it. I need to know your opinion. You are the only person whose opinion I care about when it comes to Fully Cooley.
I know.
I need to know what you think of it.
All I know is I know because of Matsuri-con, I already have my Fooly Cooly set to the side to take.
I actually need to buy the set so that card Walgreens can sign that.
And I'm debating, do I take my wall scroll and have her sign near Haruku on my wall scroll?
You could take Fate Zero.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, let's do that instead.
That's what I'm doing. Speaking of which, I cleared it with my supervisor. I do have that Friday and Saturday off.
Okay. And you don't naturally work on Sundays anyways.
Yeah. I
All
think they
right.
have to give us Sundays off.
Well, I think we'll come back Sunday. Probably I think we have to be back by like 4 because Marky has something he has.
Mm-hmm.
But I forgot to tell you this. His buddy Tony that I play games with, that likes anime and all that,
He's coming?
he wants to go, and I said that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Um, he might come onto the podcast on occasion, just so we can have another person. He
Sure.
likes Danganronpa almost as much as you, so
Yeah. Let's see. Play Danganronpa, finish it. We can all have a discussion about it because there's a lot of things to say about V3.
that's true. I mean, we could just spend a whole time just talking about the original first two games.
Yeah. We could just talk about all of them. That could be just the podcast. It could be the Dangin cast.
The da- the
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 Dangin cast.
Dangan cast.
That Dagon cast. A Dagon Ron Paul cast.
Yeah.
Dang it, Grandpa's cast.
What? So, what? Let me think. Okay, well, might as well just mention on the podcast. So, I brought up the fact that I saw what next week Attack on Titan starts on Toonami season 3.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't mind. I'm not gonna watch it.
It's the same thing they did with season 2, so it's cool that they're getting stuff like dubbed and on TV.
You think they're ever gonna bring like more older stuff back? I mean, I know they're playing a lot more older stuff at later at night. Like they brought Cowboy Bebop back again. They brought Ghost in the Shell standalone complex
Cowboy
back.
Bebop will never go away.
I mean, well, they brought standalone complex back a while ago. I mean, you think they're ever gonna bring like Shampoo or something back like that?
The Shampoo, I can see like other like more like short, like super like well known and liked and stuff that's not super long will probably come back and get rotated out fairly
Okay,
well.
but never like,
Yu Yu
they're not
Hakusho?
they're probably never bringing like Bleach or something like that back.
Probably not. Something they can like rotate like seasonally would most likely work.
Well, when's the next season of Foolie Cooley supposed to come out?
September, I believe, like mid-September.
Okay.
I think it's I don't know how Japan did it. They like did it weird and different from us where they like compiled both seasons into movies and I think played them in theaters. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
But I think it's already like been released in Japan this other season.
Because like, I don't know. I want to see. You guys have said different things about it. A lot of people have. Like, not bad, not amazing, but like
I
decent.
liked
And
it.
then other people
That's
said, like you said, they liked it. And then I know there's
Some
a
people
couple.
say it was mediocre, it
Oh,
doesn't need to exist.
there were people that I talked to that said it should never have been made. It's nothing like the original.
I hate
And
that mindset so much.
right there and then is when I was like, well, if it was like the original, why do people still watch Pokemon? Because like the animations changed in the new Pokemon and all that kind of stuff. But people still watch Pokemon. I mean, you gotta adapt and
Pokemon
change. There's gonna be an art
Pokemon's
style change at some point.
Pokemon's the best it's ever the Pokemon anime is at the best it's ever been. Shut up, people.
Really?
Yes. Better it looks weird, but it's better animated and it like has like better like characterization, better storytelling to it. Like characters actually like develop.
Huh.
Like it's not like super deep amazing shit, but for it's good stuff for a kid's anime.
Okay.
It's not as repetitive as it was like for the last 15 years or so. I don't know how long it was in. And it just looks it's entertaining and it's weird and they make weird faces that like reference other animes, which is great.
Um. Okay. So I don't really watch Super.
You're Dragon Ball Super,
Dragon Ball
right?
Super. Yeah.
Because I there's probably some other show out there called Super that we don't want to get confused on.
But I I watched a random episode. Was it last Saturday?
Mm.
And are they just making random episode like filler stuff? Like they're not at like an arc, so like they had to throw like random episodes in because like
There were a few of
it
those.
was like a Gohan episode, and then this new episode that's supposed to be uh tonight is like Goku going with Krillin back to Master Roshi's to train again. Like he wanted to train like he used to.
I guess. I think that's a Krillin like character episode, which is kind of nice. So they gave like little moments to like the side characters, which is nice. Like one thing I could say about Super is that at least it tries to give some of the human or like not super important characters more. It's not like a whole lot, but at least it tries,
It gives
which
them
is
more.
much more I can say than like most of Z, at least most
It
second half of Z.
it just tries to do a little bit character building for some of the.
I'm not saying Super is perfect. I hear it has its problems, but at least it tries to like flesh out its cast more.
Um, what was I gonna say? Crap. Hold on, let me turn around. Oh, I looked at my pop figure. Speaking of pop figures and Super, did you see that one of the new Dragon Balls pop figures are?
No, I don't care about pop figures.
It's dead Yamcha.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Gotta meme it up, son.
When I saw that, I was like, "Oh man, I know Ryan doesn't like pop figures, but I almost want to get you that one just for the sheer fact of like
I would that is a pop figure I would actually not mind having.
the hilarity of it."
Yeah. Poor Yamcha. You were sort of cool in Dragon Ball.
He was good in Dragon Ball, and then we hit Z when everything
Well,
like
even then, he was
he was
still
the comic relief. Him and Oolong were the comic relief.
well, not just. I wouldn't say he was really comic relief. He was still kind of just like the butt monkey Kuwabara of that series, even back then.
Yeah, but Kuwabara got at least got an arc in Yu Yu Hakusho to make him relevant.
he wasn't relevant during the final season, and even half of his matches in the Dark Tournament, he lost.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that third season,
I know.
The Chapter Black
Well,
arc.
even then, he didn't do that much. He got like a new sword and beat like one opponent.
Okay.
God, Kobar, I love you, but I wish you did more.
That's still one of my favorite autographs I've gotten.
Which one?
My Kuwabara done.
Oh, like Chris
That
Sabat. God,
yeah,
it's weird to think he does Chris Sabat because none of his other like voices sound like Kuwabara.
because he wrote Sword Get Long on it for me. That was great.
Sword get long. Yeah. Oh God, Kuwabara was so great.
I'd put him up there for one of my favorite like non. I mean, is he considered a main character?
Yes,
Truthfully,
he is. He's part of the main four, even though he loses half the time.
okay. He's part of he would be in a group of my. He'd be sadly he'd be my fourth favorite character.
Oh no, I like him better than Yusuke.
But he's no. Listen, I wasn't. You didn't want to finish. But if we're going on like every time he's on the screen, I make sure I watch. He's number two.
Yeah, he's great. He's a goober, and I love goobers.
I know because you are one.
Yes, I am. Uh, My heart will always belong to Kurama, but like Kuwabara is like second for me. Like even though he is cool, but just like he kind of feels too cool.
He's too cool for
Like,
school.
yeah, he's a cool asshole, which is great. But Kuwabara just is more endearing for me. He tries, man. He tries. He
He may
loves
not
kitties,
succeed.
man. He loves kitties, man.
Yeah,
God, he deserved a little better than what he got.
true.
Uh,
Um. Oh, so
God, now I want to watch Yu Yu Hakusho again.
I watched it coming back from Vegas on the plane. I downloaded it again, like because I didn't take my DVDs with me, so I was like,
Mhm.
I didn't illegally download it. Um. Um. But I watched like all of the Genkai arc because I started actually where like I started with the end of like the Spirit Detective beginning arc,
Mhm.
and then I went straight into the Genkai one. I watched all of Genkai, and I started the Saints Beast, and my computer was starting to die, and I
Mhm.
was like, "Why is it taking so long on this plane?" And then my outlet underneath my seat didn't work, so I couldn't charge my computer, so I had to stop.
Oh, you should complain to the
I
plane
did
and sue them.
multiple times,
So your outlet didn't work. Give me $1 million.
and and the big thing was the stewardess goes, "Well, we can't have all the outlets on at the same time because the plane couldn't handle that." And I'm sitting there going, "It's 2 in the morning. Almost everyone on this plane is asleep."
Well, do you have like a schedule for like when you rotate the
Mine
outlets?
never came on the whole flight. It was a almost 5 hour flight, and my outlet never turned on.
Maybe they're just broken and they were covering their asses.
Well, at least tell me that if you said it's broke, I'd be like, okay, I could accept that. But like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, we can't have them all on at once. It's just like, excuse me. So, when you say that though, that means mine will come on at some point.
Yeah,
It
it
probably
come.
came on as I was landing, and I had already
Yeah,
unplugged my
I was
computer.
just about to say that. Uh,
So the only manga I haven't been catching up on in Jump, well, besides Promise Neverland that I've never really read.
no, don't worry. There's an anime coming out eventually. We can watch.
Um,
I know
is
you do anime better.
I probably would. Um, the only one I haven't been reading lately is Doctor Stone, and that's because I forgot to read it like 1 week,
Uh huh.
and then I just like, I'll read it eventually. I'll go down that, but like it got to that point where it was like tedious of them trying to make all that stuff in the city and like in the town. So
Hmm.
like I was like, each week is them just trying to make this new invention back from like not being extinct, and I was like, this is kind of getting boring.
Hey,
No, no,
it can get very wordy at times. I can say that it moves really fast, but that's like it's one of the things. It moves really fast, so like Next week, and there's like plot happening.
No, I know, but like it was on the week it was very wordy, and they were just talking about building cell phones the whole chapter, and
Hmm.
nothing got done. And I was like, "What the is this?"
But it's funny because the characters are wacky and they're making wacky faces.
Uh,
Again, I
um,
think Doctor Stone again is probably a series that would do better for you if it's animated.
no, I enjoy reading it. I'm not gonna lie. It was just like it was when I wasn't like I was really busy at work, and I had actually like a week I didn't get off at all, a day off. So like
Hmm.
I worked 12 days without a day off. So like
Hmm.
I didn't read Jump for like 2 weeks, and then I was like, I just want to read One Piece really, and We Never Learn, and that was like all I wanted to read. But then I was like, no, Food Wars is pretty interesting, so I'll read that again. And then and then the like Jump starts happened, and I like only read them, and then I went back and read One Piece and all that.
Oh shit, I forgot. I forget those jump starts happen.
Now we're gonna have a new like one shot happening next week or this week that I
It
didn't
was
read
this
yet.
week. It was the one by the Reborn creator
Yeah, in
about
Eldorov.
hockey.
Yeah. Wasn't it? Okay, what's your opinion? What's your opinion on it before I read it? Don't spoil anything, but was it
I
enjoyable?
just skimmed over it mostly. It seemed
Oh, too
fine for a
hockey,
sports series.
too
I'm
hockey
not
for
really
you.
into sports series.
You know what I actually enjoyed? I enjoyed the one shot from what's his name? From Bleach, Kubo.
Kubo. How could you forget his name after he's so ingrained in our teenage years?
True. I didn't even mind that, to burn the witch.
I skimmed over that too because I'm not interested in one shots too much.
I
I want
know. Well, is it a full series or was that like a
it
test to see if
could.
it would
The
in
thing is with
Japan if it
one
was
shots, they could become full series if they are liked enough.
man, because I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was interesting. It was here's my problem though. He did not work on his drawing techniques.
Oh well, his art
Those
isn't that
faces
bad.
those faces look the same as him.
Oh, that's the problem. Like 90% of other manga artists have is like same face syndrome.
And we had what 3 weeks now of One Punch Man and Jump,
Yeah, yeah, we
which
did.
I don't know what's going on, but I'll read the chapters.
Oh, well, yeah, because the art's amazing in One Punch Man. But oh yeah, speaking of One Punch Man, season
What?
two got a release window,
Okay, when's that?
2020.
Ah, fuck me.
Although they're gonna be showing like episode one sometime this year,
Okay.
and I'm just saying they jumped on season two too early, and it's because the manga hasn't
Yeah,
finished
because
its current arc.
oh, okay. Oh, so season two will be this arc they're on.
Pretty much, like I don't see what else it could be unless they make their own story.
So when's Mob Psycho come out?
Ugh. I can't remember the exact date, but I think it is early next year,
Okay.
which I'm hyped for because Mob Psycho is better than One Punch Man.
I
I
enjoyed
think
it.
they're both good. I just would like Mob
I
Psycho.
enjoyed Mob Psycho, I think, a little bit more.
Yeah.
One Punch Man gives you that like fighting, like, oh man, this is a good anime to like they're fighting and stuff. But Mob
Hmm.
Psycho gives you that like, oh man, this is really nice to watch and I enjoy watching it.
Well, it's also just like because what they are is like.
It's not like over crazy.
Well, no, they're both super crazy. I think they're both in ways sort of supposed to be parodies and deconstructions of their respective genres. And I just find Mob Psycho's more interesting that way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't know. Um I One Piece is decent right now.
Yeah,
Never
well,
reading the
it's
manga.
we're still in the start of a new arc, so nothing super crazy's happened yet.
We Never Learn's getting a little bit more kind of, I guess, intense.
Okay, like you've been like saying like you're just getting a little like out of it with Doctor Stone. I've been kind of like that with just We Never Learn, where I just skim the chapters and it's just
Yeah,
like okay,
but you know me, I love a nice harem.
yes I do.
And like it's written very well.
Hmm. Well, most of the time. Sometimes it still does like stupid harem shit.
Yeah. So you didn't read the chapter with what's her the
I read the chapters, it's just in a
with the
skimming way.
sensei with the older girl. God, I don't remember any of their names.
I can't.
And they take care of the
often
pets.
forget her
And
name.
they take care of the pets.
Oh, the hamster one. That was
Yeah,
pretty good.
that was hilarious.
Yeah. So, yeah. I can't remember. Did you see like the fan like poll results that came out like
Yeah,
a few weeks ago? What?
yeah.
Yeah. Were you like surprised about anything?
I think my vote won.
Well, like in Japan, I think like the top three were what was her name? The literature girl was no wait, no wait, no wait. Kurisu the teacher was number one, which is actually kind of surprising for at least the Japanese audience. Then number two was crap. The was the literature girl
the
for
literature girl.
Arashi.
Okay.
I'm blanking on who number three was. I think it was Tanamoto, the swimmer girl. I think. And then it was just like what
What was the US one?
um number one was literature girl. Like apparently she's really well liked with the English market, which is quite the surprise because that seems really backwards from what I'm used to. Because like Japanese like people tend to like, well, at least nerds tend to like, they tend to like perfect waifus. They tend to like the girly girls the most, and the
Yeah.
more like tomboyish or more mature, indifferent kind of girls are more well liked by the U.S. market. But it's like almost completely backwards here.
I voted for the teacher.
Yeah,
I think she
I,
came in second, didn't she?
she was like third or second in the English poll. I think second, and like the senpai girl, I can never remember her name.
Yeah, she was third,
Yeah, in the English poll.
which was surprising. I thought they would be 1 and 2.
Well, yeah, like I said, I'm just surprised Furashi was number one for English people.
I think
But
it
I
was just
guess
for the, I think
it's
I
kind.
think it's the fan thing of like where when the poll took place in America, she wasn't getting a huge spotlight on like her liking the main character. It was the
Yeah, and
fact
I
that
think
she was
that like,
rooting for the other girls.
yeah, that like endeared her to a lot of people.
But
Like
like,
she clearly likes the guy, but she's thinking of her like friend's happiness before her own, which is like made a lot of people like her and warm up to her.
yeah, sensitive.
Mhm.
And then I think the only thing I guaranteed I read every word for word.
Wait, one more thing on that.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, you remember like a few months ago where we had the beach episode and you had the one where like the teacher like had her top stolen by a dolphin?
Yes.
That dolphin made it into the English like fan poll.
I did not realize that.
He was like number like 17 or 12.
Was he a write-in?
What?
Because it gave
Wait,
an
what?
option on the poll to like write in your favorite characters.
Well, yeah, he had to be a write-in. Which is that's just amazing, amusing to me. I like memes. I like meme answers. Like how when they had like the My Hero poll and like Deku's shoes got like a vote.
Um, the only thing, speaking of Deku, the only thing I read word for word every time, and actually go back and reread panels is My Hero.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
and I know this was going to be the topic with Isaac, and we're going to save it for when he comes on again.
Or
But
anybody.
I am enjoying the arc it's on right now.
Yes, I like what they're doing with Endeavor. I know that's controversial, but he's becoming one of my more favorite characters in the series.
Yeah,
Yes, and I
and
think they're
I fucking called it.
sort of. He Hawks is like a double agent essentially.
Right.
Yeah, he's working with the villains, but he's technically doing it because of the he's trying to get shit on them and stuff. So like, yeah,
I don't know. I think it'll backfire on him.
it probably will.
I don't know. I kind of enjoy though that it's a tiny little arc here, or it's going to be
Hmm.
a longer arc, and this is just like the like intro to the arc. But like
Hmm.
this is like it's not focused on Deku and all them at the school,
Yeah,
which is what I enjoy. Like it
Yeah.
fans out the world a little bit
Oh
more.
yeah, fuck those kids. Who cares about them?
Well, no, I'm just saying it like if
I know, I
it
know.
fans the world out better.
Yeah, yeah. World building. Not
Yeah.
everything revolves around Deku.
Well, I mean, it does,
Well, it will.
obviously.
Well, not every little thing.
Nope, everything that happens will be setting up him becoming the greatest hero ever.
Well, in some obscure way, yes, but I'm saying like not every single plot thread or like thing that happens is going to be at least directly involving him,
True. I
which
did
is like
enjoy.
good for a story.
I did enjoy in the well, not this week's chapter, but last week's chapter, with Todoroki telling his dad, "Nice scar."
Oh God!
That was I actually
Wait, are
kind
you
of
sure he
enjoyed
just
that.
straight up said "nice scar"? Or... I don't think he said it like that.
I
I
thought
think
that's what he said. I think I have it still open on my phone.
I thought he just said like "oh scar," like he just commented on the scar. He didn't. I don't think he said like "nice scar, Dad. We match now."
Um,
That
jump.
doesn't sound like Todoroki.
Well, he
Or
didn't. Oh, fuck you. What? My hero.
Karma's a bitch, huh, Dad?
Yeah, basically.
Oh man, I like douchey
Oh,
grudge holding
he said
Todoroki.
nasty scar you got there.
Okay, that still actually does sound a little bit douchey though, but I guess he kind of earned the right to say that.
I like though how it goes completely from like his forehead, like his hairline down to his chin. So it's like a full face scar. It's not like
It's not like a cool scar like Kenshin.
yeah, this is like fully like you've been in battle and almost died from that wound.
Yeah.
Also, oh man, this will be on the podcast. I don't care. Man, Todoroki's sister. I don't know what it is. I think it's the glasses.
The hair weirds me out, how it's like white with like little streaks of red in it. It just bothers me for some reason. Like hair doesn't naturally go that way.
But yours will someday when you start getting all gray and white hair and then
Well,
there's
no,
still
I'm
streaks of
gonna my
red.
red hair is gonna slowly start turning gray in spots. It doesn't go backwards like
You never
hair.
know. You never know. When they create that drug that like makes your hair go back the way it used to be, it'll start being all white and all of a sudden red streaks are gonna come back in.
Oh God, that just sounds like it looks awful.
Ah, okay. Should we leave it there? You
I
got anything
guess
else you
so.
want to mention?
No, not really.
Okay.
Oh wait, one
Wait.
more thing I just wanted to tell you real quick because I wanted to bring this up. Where you're talking about Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay,
Okay.
so like we mentioned earlier, um, in Fate Grand Order JP right now, you have John Day Arc, Berserker, Alter Berserker as like the welfare. Her noble phantasm is she literally does the Dragon of the Darkness flame.
Awesome.
Yeah, like look it up if you should see it. It's
I
awesome.
will.
um, try, whatever. I got nothing.
You want to do the outro?
What outro?
Just an
Like,
outro?
what do I say for an outro?
I don't know. Goodbye. Thank you for watching, listening, whatever you want to say. Join us next
Um,
time.
goodbye. I love you. Uh, always look both ways before crossing the street.
that was that was great wisdom from Ryan. Thank you everyone for listening, watching,
A
whichever
penny
you.
saved is a penny earned.
Now we're just doing helpful quotes.
More than three shakes and you're playing with yourself.
I would believe that. I would believe that. I don't. Does that apply only to guys though?
Uh, I'm not a woman. I can't tell you how they're playing with themselves works completely.
Okay. So thank you everybody for watching, listening, whatever you do. You want to leave a like, comment, do whatever you want. Leave a comment and let us know any topics you guys want us to talk about when we got everybody on here. that would help us out immensely. So we know where, if you guys listened, where you want anything to chime in about us to talk, anything to chime in about us to talk about. Now I can't talk.
Well,
Um,
it's still kind of early. Well, it's like 11:30. Well, that's early for us.
so I want you guys, a little feedback help us out. We're gonna do this even if you guys don't tell us what to do, because
Or
we
even if
know.
like nobody shows up, so who cares?
Well, there's people are watching it already.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Hello.
so we know what we kind of want to cover, but we want to make it that, like, if there's a certain topic or a certain type of animes you want us to talk about, we'll hit it for you guys. So we'll see you guys on the next installment of our podcast, and bye.
So long.
Farewell.
I'll be to saying goodbye.